Good morning, happy Monday. It's like 5:45, something like that. We just got done working out. James is over there. He's still finishing, but me and the girls just finished. And now I'm getting in steps. It's gonna be a busy day. I have a client in about 45 minutes, so definitely want to get my steps in. I have another client at like 8:30. And I started a new job today, trying to pay down debt a little bit quicker. So that'll be fun and interesting. And I have to go into there after training today. Meals are already planned out for the day. Breakfast is gonna be cream of rice and chicken. I'm gonna have a big salad with chicken on it for lunch. Cottage cheese and pretzels for a snack later. And then dinner, I think we're gonna do like lean beef tips and green beans and like toast. I don't know, something simple, but heavy in the protein. I still have to edit last week's video and get that uploaded today. So I'm kind of behind on that. But other things took priority yesterday, and there was definitely I had to compromise what got accomplished. I'm not gonna beat myself up over it, just gonna get it done. I'm not gonna be stressed out. Also, we have 15 days until Jamaica. So super excited about that. So excited. You got anything you wanna add, babe?
Scale keeps going up.
Scale does not keep going up.
It's because my sleep sucks.
Well, get better sleep. I actually hit a low yesterday, and today I'm just up a little bit, but scale fluctuations are a normal part of the journey. We've already talked about this. Weight goes up, it goes down. Look at your weekly average, all that good stuff. Don't listen to him. Anyways, I hope y'all have a good day. I will record more later.
Monday check-in, having lunch with this really pretty lady, and
I'm telling your wife.
I got the asparagus and shrimp and rice, and she's got chicken and rice and salsa. Awesome day. All right, some people struggle with staying on track when they're not at home. You know, I also have to go to another job a few days a week, and I carry all my food around with me. So I eat at 6 o'clock right before I leave the house. Then I carry my food in this bag. Kind of big, I know. But, you know, after our trip, when I have to start eating more, this will definitely start coming in handy. So I'm gonna show you what I eat. So my first meal today was eggs and grits and egg whites, but here's meal number 2, which is sirloin and a bagel. I'll have that with mustard. It'll be quick and easy to eat. This will be at 8:30. All right, 10:30, I'll have me 2 yogurts and 2 rice cakes. Then fast forward to 12:30, turn around, I've got shrimp, white rice, and asparagus. So this is what I'll be eating until I get back home. Now that's not all I eat in the day, that's just what I eat when I'm away from the house. So like I said, I had 2 whole eggs and some egg whites and grits this morning. Now I'm gonna eat all of this, and then once I leave here, I'll still have dinner tonight. So I've already got my macros. For the most part, I eat the same thing almost every day. The steak is a good change up, but most time it's just chicken and rice, green beans, that kind of thing. So very light, easy to digest, keeps me from feeling heavy, and that way I'm very active at work, so I don't like to feel, you know, all bogged down. But you know, after the trip, when my food increases, I'm not gonna have a choice. So I'm just gonna be like all the time. So anyway, that's what I eat.
What's up? It's baseball mom time.
What's up, brother?
Baseball sister. We had a good day.
Oh, wait,
Got
hold
lots
on.
of
I
work
look
done.
good.
Girl, bye. You can't be all up in my YouTube like that.
Guys, we look alike.
I don't like that. It's all funny. Anyways, James is around here somewhere.
He's in the potty.
Doing dad stuff, like monitoring the baseball warm-up.
He's the potty.
Nothing exciting today. We had tacos for dinner. I did not eat lunch, so I ate a huge dinner.
I got a job interview.
I had apples and almond butter as a snack before dinner, like several hours before. This one got a job interview,
At Voodoo.
and I worked multiple jobs today, so
You did do that.
I
Hey,
did do that.
Don't do that.
I do that all the time. Anyways, nothing
Oh.
really new to report.
I actually have something to say. Angela, if you're just so happening to watch this, I do not have a job interview, and that was a lie. That was a lie. It was a joke. I was just pranking you.
Anyways, yeah, we have podcast tomorrow and the gym with one of the girls. More work, lots of more work. That's pretty much it. I know this wasn't super insightful, but it is what it is, and you get what you get. Good morning.
Morning.
It's Wednesday. It's
Mhm.
like 4:30, 4:45.
Almost 5.
4:50. I actually set an alarm for 5 today.
I had no idea what time she was wanting to get up, so I just kind of stayed in bed till around a safe time.
A safe time. Should
Which
have
is
waited
around
30 more minutes.
I had to use the bathroom. I didn't like leave the house. Yeah, I went to the bathroom.
How dare you?
Whatever.
The audacity.
I got a zit on my neck. See it?
Yeah,
I think it's a hair from like sharing.
probably.
Or when those Memphis mosquitoes got me, just
One of those Memphis mosquitoes.
yeah.
Today we're doing legs. We're gonna actually do it at home today. We just have a busy day ahead, so sometimes it's just a little less stressful to leave the house when we have a lot of things to do at the house.
And you just don't have to pack anything. Like you can just
Worry about time, like, as much. You don't lose time driving.
or waiting on machines
I
and
think that's a big thing. You don't lose time driving.
yeah.
Like I was kind of saying yesterday at Riders ball game, we have a podcast today, and we are going on somebody else's podcast. Wits and Weights is where we're gonna be guest podcasting, guest speaking. I don't even know what you would call that. We're gonna be a guest on Wits and Weights with Philip Pape. So he's a fellow coach in the industry, and we all got to talking and decided to do a podcast together. His podcast is definitely more well known than ours. But we didn't, when we started our podcast, I'm not making excuses for growth either, but when we started our podcast, we started it with the intention for it to be for clients.
Yeah, this was never for the
It was
for
never
the big
like,
audience, like to gain a ton of followers and
yeah, it wasn't
be
a
podcast
growth
famous.
strategy. It was we're
Tool.
tired of repeating the same answers to some of these basic questions, so we're going to do a podcast and talk about all the questions that we commonly get asked by clients. That way we have a resource to send them, like, hey, we did this awesome podcast episode on this topic. You should listen to it. It'll answer everything that you're asking me right now. In coaching, there's a lot of repetitive stuff, and it's not bad. Every person needs to learn differently, but our time is also better utilized when we're not explaining basic stuff. So that's really why we started the podcast, and we would always sit there and have discussions about various topics, and we're like, you know what, let's do a podcast. That sounds fun.
Mm-hmm. Plus, it takes a long time to type a lot of stuff out, and some things get lost in the translation, and we could really go in more depth on the topics because it's all just pre-recorded, so it works. It's awesome.
Yep. So that's kind of our little spiel about the podcast. We're actually approaching episode 50. We've been recording for over 2 years.
Jeez, it's been
Yeah.
that long.
It's been that long, over 2 years. So, I mean, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of, so in 23, we kind of slacked with our podcast and we didn't do as much as we wanted to. But this year we've been on it. We've missed like, I think 2 episodes.
Yeah. Well, we did a lot of business changes this past year.
I think we missed 2 episodes so far this year. Which is huge improvement over last year. But like we said, it wasn't like a growth strategy. It was a resource for clients. And when other things like need to be prioritized, it will
They
be.
take priority.
Also, I'm not going to stress myself out for a free resource. Like, I love doing the podcast, but I'm not going to overextend myself and make my life that much harder if I am having a hard time like fitting it into my regular day. Like, anyways, you have check-ins tomorrow.
I already know what's coming. More movement, less food.
Movement, less food. I hit another low today.
Must be nice.
I'm like 0.2 freaking pounds, 0.2 from being in the 150s.
I don't know what's going on with mine. I think mine's like, hey, guess what? I know you're trying to cut, but we decided we're going to grow. We're going to grow. Let's grow.
Maybe you're not logging your food right.
It doesn't change. Like, all we've done is take away. So, like, even if I was doing it incorrectly, I would still be going down. Because it's the same measurements of food.
Yeah, that's true. So we'll see what
Science.
tomorrow brings.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll try to record a video later during workout, post-workout. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But that's where we're going to leave you. This was a long one.
Yeah. See ya.
See ya. Good morning.
We're gimbling.
It's Thursday. It is 4:30 a.m. So we woke up at 3:30 because somebody doesn't know how to stay in bed. Or at least get up without making a whole bunch of noise. He's like, you could have stayed in bed, but he gets up, slams the toilet seat up, then blows his nose as loud as possible.
It wasn't as loud as possible.
It was pretty loud. That's actually what made me get up. And then there's cops outside, so I don't know what's going on out there, but they've been out there since we got up, and it's been over an hour. So
somebody going to jail.
There's like multiple cops, and we live like in a good neighborhood and stuff. So
somebody was in the wrong neighborhood. You know what I mean? They came.
Somebody probably stole a car and then tried to run through Bartlett. I don't know. That would be the dumbest thing to do.
I bet they tried breaking into something in Bartlett. Like came into Bartlett, and they got. Yeah, hope they go to jail forever.
Possibly.
Suck.
Anyways, check-in day. No changes for me. Free meal.
What about me?
Will you talk about your shit?
I'll
What
wait.
did your coach decide to do?
I don't know. I haven't received my response yet.
Yes, you have. What did your coach say?
She said you're fat and ugly.
That's not what she said.
She's like, nothing that we do is making you less ugly. Like,
Okay, fine. Since James don't want to tell you, I'll tell you.
I tell him.
He's going to increase his movements. Apparently, I have to speak for him. So. He's going to increase his movements between 15 and 20,000 steps. It sounds like a lot, but for him, it's not. Like, he's pretty active at work, so he easily hits 10,000.
I've had to like intentionally be less active, and that's in itself been like. Anyway, it's not working out for me.
So we have less than 2 weeks until our trip, so we're gonna do another little macro cut for him
And a free meal.
and increase the movements.
But see, like a lot of times, free meals, my body responds like crazy. Like it's like, Thank you. Now we're gonna go back to dropping weight.
As long as it's not pizza.
As long as it's not pizza. If it's a burger and fries, I'm good. Or steak and potato.
Yeah.
Like, my body's
big
like,
steak and potato.
yeah, my body loves it. But pizza, body hates me.
I think my body appreciates a burger more than steak. Because
think
every
it does,
time I
too.
eat steak, my stomach gets fucked up.
Man, we
like
can-
it's not like a permanent thing, but and I'm talking about ribeye. Like I can eat a sirloin and that's fine, but ribeye, because of all the fat in it, like almost immediately, like I'm like cramping.
Shout out to Five Guys for just always coming in clutch and being consistent, and for not jacking up our stomachs. You know, like
I don't know. There's something about Five Guys that just never misses. Let's try that chicken coop place today. Let's get wings. I've been wanting wings.
I thought we were just talking about burgers, and I was thinking about fries.
We can get fries.
Mhm. If this sucks, if this free meal, if this food sucks,
If it sucks, if this free meal sucks, we'll pretend it didn't happen and we'll have another one tomorrow.
we're gonna have to, because like I'm not. That's another thing. Another reason I don't like trying new stuff is because like every time you take that risk of it just sucking, and like when you're like you've waited all week and you get this one free meal and you're like, I want it to be great and enjoy it, and
And then it sucks and
And
you're
then it
like, it
sucks.
wasn't worth it.
it's like you want to go up there and start fighting people. Like, do you know what you just did to me?
Oh my gosh. Okay, whenever I would get a free meal in prep, like last prep, they would always fuck up my order. Like I'm not kidding. Historically, when we go out, if somebody's order is gonna get fucked up, it's mine. Like
Because she puts pineapple and shit on stuff. They're like, they don't know what to do. They're like, pineapple, oh god. Like, they like, no compute.
I'm not even just talking about the pizza. Like we've literally had pizza delivered and it was the complete wrong pizza. So I was already hangry when we ordered the pizza. Had to wait for the first order, and then they fucked it up. So I had to wait longer for the second order, and
before everybody-
they delivered it wrong twice.
All right, before everybody starts like, oh, she had to wait. We waited. I didn't sit there and eat while her shit was fucked up. If anything, like, I'm just like, fuck, my whole day sucks now because, like, the one person who I'll eat whatever it is if it's fucked up. But just because, like,
I'm not gonna eat whatever it is because I
No,
paid
no, no,
for
no,
what I
no.
want, and
See,
I'm gonna get what I want.
I want hers to be right, because when hers isn't right, not only is it not the right dinner, but the whole rest of the day, probably tomorrow and the week, is fucked. Like, I'm gonna have to hear about this, like they screwed it up, and yeah, they delivered it wrong twice, and then we've had to turn around and drive up there, and then like nobody's like, hey, we should give you a little money back since you've done this 3 times today. But no, hell no.
Burritos, they always mess up my burritos, or they just forget it completely.
With the burritos is never consistent. You get a different burrito, different salsa,
Yeah.
everything different
One time the
size
mild
of burrito.
salsa is mild, sometimes it's hot, like very inconsistent.
You don't even know what you're getting.
What else have we done that's been really jacked up?
That's about it. We don't venture out too much on the free meal.
Yeah, I think as far as like Five Guys goes, honestly, the only time they've messed up is like they'll accidentally add
Cheese.
on my burger, because I don't get cheese on my burger. It's just not a necessity. But bacon is 100% a necessity.
Oh, one
And-
time they did forget your bacon. I gave you my bacon.
Oh yeah, they did, huh?
See, like, I was like, you're not fucking up my night. Take my bacon. And I love bacon, but like, I'd rather have no bacon and have a happy wife than bacon and a pissed off wife.
And then they be shorting us on fries sometimes, so that pisses me off.
Because as soon as this like problem happens, it's not like we can fix it and we eat and then the whole world's good again. As soon as this goes wrong, she's like, fuck it, I'm not eating. I'm not eating at all. I'm not eating the rest
It's
of
the
the
only
week.
logical thing to do.
Because her stress level goes up and she's just like, fuck it, I'm not eating at all. I'm going to have a protein shake.
And then I'll do that, and then I'll be like,
And then we'll be in bed. She's like, I'm so hungry. I need a sandwich. Wish I had a turkey sandwich right now.
So anyways, yeah, free meal. I vote wings because I have been craving wings the last couple times.
Babe, I'll vote whatever will come in correct.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't give a fuck.
Brayden is working up there, so I'm gonna make sure my stuff is not jacked up.
It's probably gonna be fucked up. It's probably gonna be fucked up.
I vote we go up there.
And eat there.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like we can't leave with the food. Like
Yeah.
it has to be. Yeah.
Anyways,
Are we taking kids?
yeah.
Fuck,
Little
this is gonna be
trip.
like a $200 trip.
We're taking Trin. Ryder will be with Damon. No, never mind. Ryder won't be with Damon because it's Thursday.
We got some coupons. We got some
I
coupons.
don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyways,
Some reward points.
my check-in, like I said, no changes for me. Progress still dropping. I'm gonna put a little check-in picture here, like bam, right there, so y'all
Don't
can see.
put mine.
I won't put yours. I will put mine because I feel good about where I'm at. But like this will be me, and this will be when I started taking pictures in April, and then versus today. Now, when I started taking pictures in April, I wasn't at my highest weight. This year, I don't actually have pictures of that, but my highest weight was 177, and I'm down to 159.7. So, almost 20 pounds.
Yeah.
Yay me! I haven't been in the
You've been-
150s
your body's
since.
in the zone right now. Like you got what you're doing right now. You're dialed in.
I know.
You're dialed in. And
I
like,
haven't been in the 150s since 2022. Honestly.
like you really are dialed in. Like things are hitting on all cylinders, and keeping pizza away is perfect. Like you've been hitting your steps like every day and consistent. You're doing some cardio, nothing crazy right now, but you're still doing some runs here and there. But you've been lifting consistently,
Walking a lot.
like not like alternating and I'm gonna switch this day with this day. No, like you've been hitting them. Like, and I think our group has just really been like hitting on all cylinders in the mornings.
Yeah.
So,
So,
you're in a really
anyways,
good spot.
Can I finish talking about my check-in?
I feel a little watery. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
See, it's not about you right now. You had your chance to talk about your stuff. It's my turn. You
love-
chose not to talk about
I
it.
love talking about you.
Anyways, so my pictures. In April, I had already started dropping. So when I was 177, that was in February. So February to now, how many months or weeks is that?
February till now.
Yeah. February to
Yeah,
March,
it's Google.
March to April,
Come back to
April
me.
to May, May to June so roughly 16 to 18-ish weeks, and I'm down 18 pounds. So that's perfect. 1 pound per week, roughly, on average. Bro, that is not right. He's like, I'm gonna ask Google, and it says
wrong year.
67 weeks.
15 weeks.
That's the end of February.
Yeah, so 19 weeks.
Yeah, so I'm thinking like 16 to 18 or whatever. It's perfect.
Yeah, you're on it.
Yep. So you'll see like in my picture how my legs are starting to lean out a little bit. They're always the last thing to lean out, but my midsection is coming in tighter. Upper body is starting to show a little bit more. It's really hard to pose when you're fluffy because then like you can't, like part of posing is like, you know,
Manipulating your body in
vacuuming
position.
and sucking in your core, like bracing it, and it's hard to do that when you have a ton of extra like subcutaneous fat on the front end of your stomach. It's heavy. Anyways, this is an extremely long video, so I'm gonna end it, but that's the progress update, and
Yep.
we'll see you later.
Bye.
Good morning.
Morning.
It keeps going away. Come back. Okay, there we go. We're good. Okay, it's Friday. It's like 4. I don't know. You'll see the timestamp, so I'm not
It's 4 o'clock.
super stressed about it. We had a free meal last night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna show y'all a picture. I'm gonna put a picture on here so you can see what we tore up.
I don't feel good.
Everything is dry. Like
My eyeballs are dry.
all the extra sodium.
So much sodium.
I mean, I'm not complaining. Like, it was delicious.
I'm complaining a little bit.
I'm not complaining because it was good, but everything is just dry. We went obviously with chicken wings and French fries. It was so good.
It was good.
It was good. So we went to a local place. They just opened up a restaurant over here. Like they have another one like in another part of town that we don't often frequent. So we wanted to give it a shot, you know, so show some support to a local business. And it was good.
It was good.
I mean, I would eat there again.
I think I'm gonna go with regular French fries though next time.
Yeah, regular
I think I need
fries.
something to break up all the like seasoning. Like I need something. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, like just something regular.
yeah, just something regular because there was just like so much. Like we had the Parmesan fries and we had the sour cream fries, and they were very generous on that. They probably used a whole bottle of seasoning or whatever they put on it.
Yeah, there's no skimping on the seasoning on the wings or the fries, which I appreciate as somebody who uses a lot of seasoning
You
because
don't use that much seasoning.
no, but still, like a lot of places they short you
Oh,
and then
yeah.
you end up having to salt it. Like you don't have to touch
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, regular fries though, because something to just break it up a little bit. Just, you know, palate cleanser, you know.
Yeah. So today, obviously, we just said that it's Friday. Work day. Stop. So it's a work day. We have the girls here in about 45 minutes, and then
All the
after
works.
that, I gotta walk, and I have 2 client sessions, and then I have a video meeting, and then I have another video meeting. So it's just like lots of work stuff today.
I gotta work out, and then I gotta work, and I gotta walk a lot, and try to get all the sodium out of my body. Drink like I didn't even try to like make it better last night with water because I knew like I would just pee all night.
I mean, I drank a lot when we came back
I mean, I
home.
did drink a lot of water.
Plus,
but,
I mean, I drank like 2 Coke Zeros, 2 cups of it.
I mean, I woke up, I was like,
Actually, was it 2 or 3?
oh yeah, while we were there, I drank 2
Yeah.
solid, like 2 full ones. And I never do that when we go out to eat. Like I'm just like, I don't even finish the first one. I think I'm done. I was like, I'm so thirsty. Oh God.
So yesterday, some idiot, this is some Memphis shit right here, driving around, like, you know, the trucks, like the work trucks that have like a bucket that raises up. Some idiot drove around with that up. People were trying to flag him down to tell him, and he ripped up multiple freaking intersections of power lines. So we didn't have power here from 10:30 yesterday until like 4 o'clock or something. It was pretty warm yesterday. It got warm in here quick. Also, I'm not the person that keeps my air conditioning on 75 degrees. I'm a 67 year-round type person. So when our
Blankets everywhere.
when our temperature started climbing, I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta break out the generator. And you know, I wait until I really have to break out the generator because I don't want to do all that work just to have the power come on like right after. And sure enough, like I dragged the generator out.
I was at work.
And I'm getting ready to get everything set up. And Jennifer, she lives right down the street, but she lives in front of like the intersection where it happened. And she's like, don't do that yet. She's like, they're about to hit everything. It's about to come on. I'm like, of course it is, because I just dragged that heavy ass generator from my garage to the backyard. Of course it's about to come back on. The Wi-Fi didn't get fixed until later, so the kids were annoyed with that, which means I was annoyed with that.
Yeah, they're like coming in there talking to us too much. They're like, shut up.
Let's go for a walk. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go do something.
Burn some energy. So hopefully today is okay. There's power all day. AC is strong, and yeah. I think it's supposed to be like 97 on Sunday.
I didn't record any videos yesterday.
You slacker.
I'm slacking bad.
So, as far as back to the stage stuff goes, we got workout, we got food. Today is a normal day of eating. We probably will eat lighter today.
Ooh.
Lighter choices. I mean, we'll still hit our macros, but lighter choices just to kind of help flush out all the
No salt.
yeah, the sodium.
Well, there he went. Those wings right there. I tasted them. I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, and then I also like burping them up. So in the middle of the night, like I'm fumbling around trying to find some Pepsid. I was like, oh god, where's it at? I was like trying to chew them, but my mouth was so dry, like I couldn't like even swallow it. So I had to get some water. I was like, oh god. But yeah, I was instant regret in the middle of the night.
Yep, but that's about it. So another day, same old shit.
All right, a little check-in. So it worked out this morning. We had a free meal that free meal last night. There was a bunch of hot wings and fries, and it jacked me up. Like I felt like crap this morning. I mean, it had so much sodium and stuff that I was all dried up. My stomach was all jacked up, and I think Five Guys is still undefeated. You know, when it comes to free meal, it's got to be Five Guys, or I'm gonna regret it. So that's that. My weight went up too. I mean, which is to be expected with like a free meal, but not much. It was like 0.6. Brittany had a little bit more drastic change, but whatever. Man, nothing really going on. I mean, my workout this morning was not great, but it was what it was. So yeah, that happened. I had a podcast earlier in the week. We were a guest, and we had a guest on, so we double podcasted back to back, which was really cool. Awesome guy. Gotta be honest, I was a little like nervous because I mean this guy's like legit podcasting. He's got like the podcasting voice, and he's done a ton of. So he's got that rhythm. And so. Yeah, I felt a little intimidated, but it was good. We got it done. Other than that, I mean, not much is going on. It's Friday. Friday's just another day. Monday's just another day. Like I don't really get caught up on what day of the week it is. Like all days are the same. You know, you got a chance to be great every day. Chance to progress every day. Weekends don't change anything. I still get up early. We still hit our food stuff. We still check all the boxes. We still get up about the same time, go to bed about the same time. Oh, got a ball game tonight. Or it's 6 o'clock. It's not really night, but so it's going to be like close to 100 degrees outside today. So I'm not looking forward to that. And that's about it. Yeah, maybe check in later. I don't know. I ran out of egg whites today. Fucking big ass truck coming down the road. Ran out of egg whites today, and I gotta be honest, I wasn't even upset about it. After that bullshit with the dinner last night, not bullshit. I mean, it was good. Bullshit is in like how I felt. I was relieved to not have to eat like a solid meal this morning. So what I did is I just did a double protein shake, and I got some Gatorade powder that I'm gonna drink today at work to make up the carbs, which will also come in handy because it's gonna be hot and I'm gonna be sweating. So other than that, life is good. Keep on trucking. Life's a garden, dig it. Nut up or shut up. Let's get to it. Good morning, Saturday morning, and it is 6:30, so it's much later than the normal first video. I'm just out sitting in the garage, in the gym, eating my egg whites, eggs, and grits. You're probably like, why are you sitting in the garage, or why are you sitting in your gym eating when you have a whole house? It's just habit now. Like, I like sitting here. I like seeing, look at this. I mean, it's beautiful. You hear them birds all doo-doo-doo-doo. I mean, that's beautiful stuff. Slept in a little bit. I think today we were going to cook some chicken. And then other than that, you know, I'm sure we're going to do some kind of work, but we're not going to do podcasting and stuff like that. I do have my workout today. A little chest and arms, so that's going to be fun. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna wait, probably an hour and a half after that, let all the food settle, get some more water in me before I try working out. I'm sure Brittany's gonna be out here and jumping on the treadmill soon, getting her steps. She's eating in the kitchen. We pretty much leave each other alone when we eat breakfast. Lunch and stuff like that we have together, but I'm gonna let her kind of wake up, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to poke the bear this early, especially not on Saturday. But yeah, that's my day today, and yeah, I don't know what else is gonna go on, but we'll see.
Good morning.
Morning.
It's Sunday.
7:20.
7:20. Did you record any videos yesterday?
Yes.
Did you?
Yep, one.
I didn't. So we didn't have any joint videos yesterday, which you'll have already seen that if you've watched to this point. So I guess it doesn't matter me telling you that I didn't record any yesterday because that'll be obvious.
It is what it is.
So it's Sunday the 16th. We have 9 days. Actually, we have 8 days until we leave for Jamaica. I am counting down. I can't wait.
I'm trying not to think about it because then time goes by slow. So.
Well, I can't stop thinking about it because I'm so excited.
Just let me know when we leave.
Okay, I got you. Let's see. I've already walked this morning. We got chicken on the smoker. It's Father's Day, so we are just hanging out together today, doing work. Kids are Ryder's with Damon. He's Ryder's with his dad, and then Trin is going with her boyfriend's family to like the grandparents' house, something like that. Anyways,
who knows? We
totally approved it because on Sundays we're usually working anyways. We weren't really planning on doing anything today.
Get out of the house. Bye.
So now we'll have peace and quiet, no disruptions. Mom, I'm bored. Take me here. We should go to Target. Let's go get Starbucks.
Or some just god awful music being played.
Yeah, or ooh, so and so did this and
oh my god, somebody at my work that I'm not working at no more.
Yeah,
did this.
This stuff going on at work. Oh my gosh, the drama and the tea. So and so got removed from the group, and this and that, and this and that.
You got removed. You don't even work there anymore.
So, anyways, we will take the peace and quiet on a busy Sunday. Anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing crazy going on. Like I said, meal prep. We are having chicken twice today because we're going to have it for lunch and dinner.
I'm going to have a sandwich.
Well, you have to eat 2 lunches.
Well, yeah.
So
I want a sandwich.
So are you still not going to have chicken twice?
I will, but you said for lunch.
Okay. Do you not
Which
eat
lunch?
2 lunches?
You eat 2 lunches.
So what I said wasn't wrong.
You're shaming me.
Shaming you.
Shaming.
Okay, so for complete transparency here, yesterday, so I hit my macros up until dinner, and I felt really bad. I all of a sudden got really tired and just felt off. So it was 4 o'clock. I went and laid down. I fell asleep for 2 hours. I woke up and I was ravenous, which is a huge sign that my period's coming. So I had a big, one of those big pickles that come in a pack with some tahini on it. I had a fruit roll-up, which the fruit roll-up wasn't, bad. It didn't really put me over anything. But after that, I had a bowl of cereal. I was like, this is what I really want. I'm just going to go ahead and eat a bowl of cereal. So I had Fruity Pebbles, and I went over my macros because I had that. And then, lo and behold, this morning, I'm spotting. So that's always a telltale sign when I have that one day that's I cannot control my hunger. The period's gonna start within the next day. So that's my transparent moment.
I lived through that. I was there. It happened.
Do you have anything you want to be transparent about?
I also had a bowl of cereal. Because she was feeling so guilty. And then just no, you think I'm fat if I eat cereal. I was just eat the fucking cereal. And she's like, no, I'm not. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not gonna lay here beside you anymore until you eat some fucking cereal. So I was like, I'll have one too.
Took one for the team.
But 2 days prior, I was shy on my food, so it just all evened out.
It just evened out. That's what you're calling it.
Yeah, it's math.
That's funny. So that's our little transparent moment. Again, we are not like in the last 16 weeks of prep. Like, this is a long way out. He's about to start bulking in
this is just
3
like
weeks. So
it's just like a brief cut. It's like a pretend cut.
for you,
Yeah.
and for me, this is a long-term cut. So it's got to be sustainable, which means there's going to be some slips now and then until we start the zeroed in part of prep.
Because it's going to be like, everybody talks about like the bulk and stuff like that. Like, oh, that's so great. You're eating so much food. You know what? That's when I want to like cheat the most. And it's on the other end of it. It's not like I want to eat extra bullshit. It's like I just want to eat less. Like slipping up during that time is like just having like 3 meals like a normal person. Because it gets uncomfortable. Like you're just always full.
Yep. So that's all we got, really. This will be the last video for this week, and we'll start recording tomorrow for the new week. We have a busy week coming up ahead with Phoenix and the new job and life. Podcasting, trying to get ahead on that, so we have a couple episodes to publish while we're gone.
So just to give y'all like clarification on like how busy this woman and me too is, but she's a little more busy than me. Together we have a combined 7 different jobs. 7 jobs. That's not like 7 projects, that's 7 jobs. On top of those projects, running the Facebook women's group.
I feel like that all falls into like Phoenix. So
okay,
Phoenix is like a double time job for me. Like I'm probably working that 80 hours a week.
Because that includes running the Facebook group.
Mm-hmm. Social media, TikTok, Instagram, content planning, emails, back end stuff, meetings.
All right, then you add in the podcast that we put out each week.
I count that in Phoenix.
She edits it, uploads it, does all that. And now, YouTube. YouTube. So not only just like, when everybody's like, oh, what do y'all do like for fun and relax? Like, relax when?
Yeah, we're going to Jamaica.
We're going to Jamaica.
Just in case we haven't told you that already.
But like we don't have days off. Like we don't, like we're doing things every day. Like, and she decided she just wanted to do even more, and now she's doing extra stuff, some other things too. But like,
I have a payroll job now,
Yeah.
30 hours a week. So I'm working. Actually, I'm considered full time.
so guess who she's working with? Me. So we work a payroll job somewhere else full time each. Then we also work full time coaching, and then full time content creating. And then she's full-time in everything else, and then travel advising, and
That's my part-time gig.
yeah, the part-time gig. And then she's also photography, and then I'm doing, assisted stretching also. And we're just a happy, loving couple.
That wasn't sarcasm either. He was genuinely being serious.
About what?
Well, you just said
All of it was serious.
being a happy, loving couple. It sounded
We are.
very sarcastic.
Like, I don't, for some people that sounds like hell.
Oh, I can never work with my spouse. I've
Yeah.
said that before, like in a
Literally,
previous marriage.
we are able to do all these things together because we are so great together as a team, and we just work well and compliment each other. She compliments me way more than I compliment her. But like we are able to do all those things because we are so close and we work so well together. And yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
Lots of stuff. So that's what lies ahead this week.
So before y'all invite us to do something,
Just never, like, we don't mind being invited.
Yeah,
like, we
but
want to
just
feel
understand-
included, but also know that we're probably not going to come.
Yeah.
Especially if it's after 4:30 p.m.
Yeah, and if you call or text us and it's after what time? When you gonna say 6?
Yeah.
After 6, that's why you don't get a reply.
Yeah, and also if, like, it's a personal relationship, like, I love y'all, I do. Like, so if you're my friend and you're watching this, but my business, I pour so much into it that sometimes I just don't answer my personal texts, or I respond in my head because it comes through my watch, and it'll be weeks before you actually hear from me. It's not personal, it's just I pour a lot into business.
And luckily for me, I don't have many friends. In fact, my main friend is right here. And so the messages I get are just from her. Like nobody else. If it's somebody else, it's like a parent. And I'm hoping it's not somebody's in the hospital or something.
So that's where we're at.
That's our life.
That is life.
Welcome.
Day in the life. Back to the stage. Multiple jobs.
Yeah.
Doing a hobby.
I can't work out and stuff because I don't have time. I have one job. I have one children and one job.
Though, I feel like people just don't know how to manage their time enough.
No.
So, it is a skill, like time management. It's something that you can learn and practice and be aware of, setting alarms, having like deep focus sessions. But
it's having the will to want to do it, because if you want to do it, like, you will look at things and like find a way. Like, yeah, there is poor time management, but like, if you really wanted to do it, you would look at it at your time, like, actually, I could do it at this time, and that, or I might get up an hour earlier.
Well, that's why I like having, like, every now and then, if my time starts getting away from me, like, I'll do a daily schedule and I'll write out, like, from the time I wake up, 30-minute blocks. Like, what am I doing this 30 minutes? What am I doing this 30 minutes? And I'll make sure that I stick to that for a few days just to remind me, like, of my time. I don't have to do that very often. But, finding gaps in your schedule, finding ways to make things work, involving your kids in what you're doing too, like with fitness. I do a lot of stuff on the treadmill, honestly. Yeah. And it was hard at first because, like, you're trying to, like, multitask and walk at the same time, and, there's just a lot there. But once you get in that habit and you make it a habit, it's not hard. And they have walking pads that you can slide under your desk. I just put my laptop on my treadmill because it's big enough for that.
And they make attachments for treadmills.
Yeah.
So you can put your laptop, like, really put it on there well, and like just have a steady walk. There's a will, there's a way. Like I said, we together have a combined 7 jobs and are still working out and not missing days unless there's like a physical reason not to. We're still sticking to macros. We're still going to bed at a decent time. We wake up because that's what we focus on, and like that's a priority to us.
Yep.
And still are able to do all these other things.
And that's the thing in prep too. Like, if you don't have these things in order, you don't have a routine, you don't have a consistent workout schedule, you don't have a consistent bedtime and wake up time, prep will be that much harder because you're not prioritizing the things that need to be prioritized. And if, your work is an excuse now, your kids are an excuse now, whatever, like, all of that stuff, if you were to ever prep, you would not succeed because you're not recognizing the things like that are that are holding you back, that you feel like are holding you back. And I don't know where I was really going with that, but
if you look for an excuse, you'll find an excuse. Yeah. If you look for a way to make it happen, you'll find a way to make it happen.
And that's the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. A fixed mindset is like, well, I don't have time. A growth mindset, you'll be like, okay, I'm going to find a way to make time.
Find a motherfucking way.
Yeah. But this video is long enough, so...
Well, you know what? It makes up for it because I had very few videos earlier in the video, so you're welcome.
All right. Well, you guys, hope you enjoyed this one, and